on, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Ear hustlers of the Noize, it is Big Los, and welcome to another episode of the Noize. My boy, my partner Kev is not going to be able to be on the show this go around, but of course, in these times, you always have a fellow beat player around and ready to sub in. My solid six man, what's going on, bro?
What's the deal? Oh wait, what's the name of your people? The Noize,
the ear hustlers.
Ear hustlers.
How you going to come in and disrespect? Never mind. So it's going to be low.
I thought like the Noize happies or some shit like that.
What the hell is a Noize
Something random, you know? But ear hustlers is dope.
Thank you.
What the hell?
But still,
what should I call my shit?
Anyway, can you tell them who you are?
The Writers? Nah.
No, that's corny.
All right, fuck. What up, though?
We'll get to that extra voice.
Wait a minute. I'm doing my intro. Host of Back to the Classics. Host of Real Talk with Jay Alonzo. God damn it, I'm Jay Alonzo. What's happening, people?
All that just to get to that.
It felt good, though.
But all you had to do was just do that. You didn't have to ask questions.
This has never been a hosting job for me. I've always been on as a guest, so you got me as co-pilot. I'm honored to do this. And then the guest we got on today, this is the perfect time to do it. So, Kev, you my man's $100,000, but stay home, nigga.
We kind of just gonna infiltrate
a little bit. You know,
anyway,
this one's special.
Anyway, so we appreciate you guys tuning in, and as Jay Alonzo mentioned, there is a very special guest in the building, somebody that we've known for years, and Jay has a hell of a lot more history with this man than I do. So why don't you introduce your boy?
Ladies and gentlemen, ear hustlers around the world, you will be hearing this man's name very, very soon. His product is solid. I've known him since we was 14.
Yeah, about 14.
14. We met in homeroom at Mojave High School in 9th grade year, and we've been solid ever since. I love this dude like a brother, and I am so proud of the progress that he has made, so it gives me great pleasure to introduce my boy King Cory of OverTheTopLV.com. What's good, bruh?
Yeah, what's good with everybody?
Welcome to the Noize. Now, normally when I bring people on that I know, I try to kind of break the mold and get people, understand who we are. But I mean, Jay Alonzo explained it perfectly. But I'm going to also let them know that I've been trying to get Cory on. This is probably episode 46, 47.
He's the hardest one to get the call back.
I've been trying to get Cory on since he started Over the Top. When did you start Over the Top?
We started Over the Top in August of 2016.
So easily since August of 2016, I've been trying to get Cory and his partner Smiles on here.
Shout out to Smiles.
To talk about, what they have going on with Over the Top. Now, Over the Top LV, let the people know exactly what that is.
Man, Over the Top LV is a platform for all Las Vegas talent. Over the Top LV is now transitioning into being a talent company. Man, Over the Top is it's the culture of Las Vegas, basically.
This is that platform that a lot of cats in Vegas say that we technically don't have.
Correct. This is pretty much, you feel me? It's a platform for everything. It's a way to bring everybody into one place to see all the talents that we got in Las Vegas.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get you on for so long, because I've interviewed two Vegas artists actually. You already know Hitman, and I had Jamar, the cat that was circulating on social media.
Yeah.
I had him on as well, and one of the main things they said was there aren't that many platforms out here to really, get people out. Like, no, we don't have a Diddy. We don't have, a Russell Simmons or whatever. So to hear that's kind of platform that Over the Top is presenting to the people is something that everyone should invest in, especially if you're from the city and you support the city as much as you say. This is something that everyone needs to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the whole goal, to get everybody a part of it. We can get everybody to come together. I mean, we could be so big. It's so much talent out here that it's just unthinkable the things that we can do. But we striving ourselves to be that platform. So, I mean, a big shout out to Jamar and Hitman, man. We featured both of them on the website. Mm-hmm. We had Jamar on the website. Actually, that video that he just put out.
The LV Outcast joint,
right? LV Outcast joint, which is crazy.
Bars.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I mean, we just looking forward to just hopefully, everybody, coming together and just pushing this platform.
Right.
So how did Overtop essentially begin? Like, what sparked the idea to make something about the city, for the city, featuring the city? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's never been, at least not that I can think of, even us going back to high school, I've never seen a website. Even though we're coming from the age where internet still was building, there was nothing original. There was nothing that significantly, is for the city, for Vegas. So what actually sparked the idea to bring something new and fresh to the city?
Earlier we mentioned Smiles. That's my partner. He's the co-owner and co-creator of Over the Top. And it was really just us sitting together and, thinking about a platform of what the city needed. We thought, it's like it's so much talent out here, and we always hear that, I'm trying to put Vegas on, or this person to get put on for Vegas, but it was never one place that all Vegas could go to. If you wanted to find somebody like Jamar's music, if you wanted to find Hitman's music, it wasn't one place that was homegrown that you could find it. And we just decided, it was like, I think it'd be best if we just go ahead and come up with this platform and just push the city.
Nice. And you're from Vegas, right?
Born and raised.
Born and bred. So once you got the idea off the ground, like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to establish this platform strictly for Vegas artists. I see on there that you guys also have models and you have poets. And so when did it extend past just Vegas artists? When did you realize we could tap into all of the talents of the city?
That's what we wanted to be at from the gate. It was always about everything. It was about all talent. We wanted to push models. Like you said, we have poets, we have athletes. We got events, we got stuff in the community. We just wanted to be everything, just everything that's really going on from people who are really from Vegas, who are really out here, really pushing their brand or, really trying to do something. We just wanted to shine light on everybody.
Obviously, they're all very talented because they wouldn't be on your shit. But who would you say are the most memorable people that you think you've provided this platform for?
Like I said, man, we've put everybody up on the site. If you're rapping out of Vegas and we can find your music readily, we've put you on there. But some of the names that we've had featured on there, we've had Dizzy, we've had The Landlord, we've had Interstate Fats, man, we've had Euros, some young boys Get Busy. There's some young cats out of here, man. They're going to be big. We've featured them. We featured everybody. Just anybody you could think of. Yalda, Jazz Laser.
Yep.
Man, we've put everybody's music up. It's been no discrimination. If it's hot, we're putting it up there, man. We definitely want a certain level of quality. So, it's not,
of course,
just any and everybody, but
it's not the tape deck in the bathroom with the McDonald's styrofoam on it.
Man, you feel me? It gotta,
like, this ain't no record, bro.
It's not getting no play. Trust me.
So what you're saying is, if you get that one tape, an actual tape form,
this is a cassette.
Yeah, about a cassette in years. You know what I mean?
But if he give me a tape, if it's some bars on it,
we take it back.
I don't care, man. As long as
it's
it's some bars on it, I don't really care.
But it's when you sit around like, all right, so who got a cassette player? Who just got that on tap? Right now?
How can we play this?
Now we're losing money by investing in you because you gave us a cassette.
But see, man,
we gotta
you
go
find somebody
that.
who got some bars who's still recording on his cassette tape. He might be that Jim because you can do whatever. Imagine when you put him in some real studio. I can hear your
he got
bars
the black
on the
and white
cassette.
composition notebook ready. It's all blue ink.
Ready to go. He's probably the hardest working man out.
Easily.
Going.
Before we get to what's next, I know there's a bunch of what's happened, leading up to what's going next. I saw that y'all recently just had a release party. And can you talk about that?
I was there. Jay Alonzo pulled up.
Jay Alonzo was there.
Yeah,
can you talk about, give us context behind the party?
Oh, man, the turnout was crazy. We had a party at Loca Cantina. Shout out to everybody at Loca Cantina, too. It was us and HB Radio, DJ Valet, man, shout out to all of them, and they showed us a lot of love. And it was just basically just a mixture of just kind of getting us out there to everybody. We're trying to really stay behind the scenes and push the brand so much, but every now and then you got to step out and let everybody see the faces behind the brand. So it was really just, the team coming together and doing something with HB Radio. And we had the opportunity to get together and do a little event. And it was real good turnout. So, look forward to definitely more events coming real soon. But for the first event, it was definitely a good look. I'll shout out to DJ Omizi also.
With the launch, I know we was talking about this basically off the mic, and you got a radio show coming out through Over the Top. So like, what is everything that's involved with Over the Top that is either out or is coming out?
Man, so Over the Top, we're reaching so many different avenues. So
Working.
Yeah, definitely working, and that's what we've been trying to do from day one. But right now, some of the things that we got under us right now that we're all working together with, we got the Young Future Radio Show. They doing their things over on HB Radio.
Yeah, I checked them out, actually. They're dope.
Yeah,
Definitely
they do.
dope. Absolutely.
Definitely a good show. Play some good music. They got a lot of local people, a lot of people who are doing it. They could bring them in. We do a lot of good interviews through them. So, I mean, they're definitely, on the rise. Then we also got Pardon Magazine, which is the next venture right now that we're in.
So what's the magazine called?
It's called Pardon Magazine.
Pardon Magazine, okay.
Yeah, so, that's the next big venture that we're trying to get pushing right now. So, definitely be on the lookout for the, up and coming, issues. We just actually at the party, we had, that was also a part of the release too. We did a Mother's Day issue, and we had Dominique there from Labeled, had her clothing line out there. We also featured her. She was the cover spread at a magazine. So
she's a mother, I'm assuming?
Yeah, she's a mother.
Good deal.
She's a clothing designer, stylist. So
I've heard her name a few times. That's a hardworking mother on it.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I mean, some of the other things that we've done, we got a Who Got Bars Freestyle Friday video shoots that we do, where we pick out 5-6 artists, come out, they spit bars or whatever. We release those out. But we got a lot of things working that we're planning on doing in the future. I mean, so just definitely be on the lookout.
I just want to shout you out, man, because the shit sounds so original and just something we have not seen for the city. So just the move that you make and all that. So obviously, I gotta get with you on something so we can talk about it later.
Yeah, definitely.
But I wanted to ask, as far as the consistent content you want to bring to the website, as far as you don't want to necessarily go a world star route. No shade to world star, but
I mean, but you understand how world stars.
You definitely understand.
Their popularity is based off of the ratchetness of the world,
it's
so and they know that. Trust me.
It's all clickbait shit. But as far as maintaining the, it's hard to do. To use this word with a hip hop site, but for the most part, the elegance in the class. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, the way Overtop is shaped, it's so fly, and it's real swagged out. So you could definitely tell the flow of it. What I'm saying? It's not like some ratchet shit. I don't know if I can run with this, every day, but where do you see, Over the Top in the next, 2 to 3 years, as far as do more original shows, or web series really?
Yeah, man, that's, like I said, man, it's all part of the future that we're trying to do. So, I mean, right now, coming up, we're going to do some interviews and, docuseries that we're doing with a bunch of different influential people from Las Vegas. But, the whole big goal is to basically just be that one-stop shop for everything, man. We want to bring all original content. I mean, everything that we want to do, it wants to be an over-the-top original. I mean, from mixtapes to web series to, radio shows, and we got, like I said, the magazine. I mean, we want everything to be over the top. That's right now what we're trying to do.
Explain, where did you get the name Over the Top from?
All right, so Over the Top, man, and so don't nobody know this but me and Smiles. And once again, shout out to Smiles.
Shout out to Smiles.
My partner.
Information.
Yeah, this is exclusive information. So Over the Top started as a hat store.
Okay.
That was me and Smiles' original idea. We wanted a hat store. It was like, man, we're gonna make this hat store or whatever, and we're gonna call it Over the Top. So the whole plan, which I mean, I guess it's some more exclusive information. We're gonna have the hat store. The hat store.
He said it's still coming.
Yeah,
it's
always coming.
That's
It's always coming. But that's the good thing about making a brand. We can push this brand
I what I want.
to be
the
so
name
many
and the logo
different
sells
things.
itself. Exactly.
Exactly. So, but so the whole idea was, look, we're gonna have this, this dope ass hat store. And we're going to bring local artists in. We're going to shoot interviews at the hat store. We just wanted the hat store to be the spot to go to,
right,
to get your hats. Then we was like, well, what's the easiest way we can push the hat store? We was like, fuck it, let's make the platform. Let's make a website. And we'll put all Vegas music on the website. Anything Vegas on the website, we'll put it on there. And then it just blew up. So then it just became, if we was so much talent and it was so many people when we were telling the idea, man, that makes sense. That's what we need. So we were just like, fuck it, we just going to go full steam ahead, and that's what it's been.
That's a good deal. you guys' slogan is a level above the rest.
Yeah.
It's like I hear that, and you just think about how your thinking was kind of beyond what a lot of Vegas organizations were trying to do. Because a lot of people, they scream, we got to bring attention to the city. We got to bring attention to the city. But there was never one dominant platform. It was like you can go to 97.5's website. You can go to, what's going on in Vegas or something like that. What's that site called? Like Black Vegas or something like that?
Something random. I don't know.
But they don't.
No shade to anybody out there doing anything.
BlackVegas.com.
But they don't, they don't give much context inside of the industry, the opportunities out here. Of course, like you said, there's no shade to these kind of sites, but it really is a level above the rest because it's something that sits on its own platform. It's that presentation. It's that introduction to the city. Honestly, when y'all get the opportunity, go to overthetopLV.com and y'all see what I'm talking about. You see Vegas and you see the talent and you see what's actually going on out here and why it deserves more attention than what it already
gets. You see Vegas beyond the strip. That's what the most important thing is. That's what it is, because you legitimately do get a sincere look at who's in the city. And it's past the strip, it's past downtown, it's past what we're genuinely known for. Yeah. So that's one of the main things about it that does stick out. You don't focus on the strip, which is great.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the big things that, a lot of people don't realize. Living in Las Vegas, everybody says they want to put Vegas on, but Vegas is on, man. We're the motherfucking entertainment capital of the world.
Right.
It's not about putting Vegas on. The issue is there's no spot for Vegas that's shining on just what's going on besides what's going on the strip. Right. We all know how they treat us on the strip. And that's, you feel me, just the blunt fact.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's a lot more than what you hear. It's so much talent. There's so many people moving, and it's really an industry out here. But without nobody seeing it, nobody knows what's going on. So, that's what we was really here for. So to hear you guys say that, you feel me, it all makes sense. That just lets me know that, me and my partner really been doing our job, because that's what it was all about at the end of the day. Having somewhere that everybody can be like, you know what, this is where I'm striving to get on. I want to be on this site. Like I said, and it's quality stuff, man. It's quality music. It's quality models. We got Super Bowl winning football players on there. We got, you feel me, Division I college recruit football players, basketball players. We've had everybody on there from Troy Brown to Greg Rogers. These are all young and up-and-coming athletes. We had Brandon Marshall on there, Super Bowl winner. We've had all these people there. We had the Audibles. They don't win a Grammy. Right. It's so much stuff that goes on Vegas.
And all this is Vegas.
All Vegas.
You know what I mean?
All Vegas. And don't nobody, really know that. You feel me? And it's like, it just kills me sometimes listening to everybody saying, man, Vegas got to get on. And it's like, man, we already on. It's just, we got to have somewhere where somebody can see it, where they can be like, yeah, there it is.
You mentioned Smiles a lot, and it seemed like you guys were just on the same page. But how did y'all link up?
That's my brother. That's my brother. So I've known Smiles for over 10 years. And before, just going even back and some other stuff that we all correlated, of course, we had this whole City Boys thing, which is my family. We were throwing parties. We were, always on the scene. And directly after that, and shout out to my brother Fillmore, he created We Low Key. And We Low Key was like, pretty much We Low Key and Over the Top are almost the same thing. We Low Key was a platform for local everything. Mm-hmm. And, and we were pushing that for a while. And, when he created We Low Key, he brought me and Smiles on. And it was just something that we just both dove into, and we just took off and we ran with it. And we kept running and we kept running with it until eventually, Fillmore, took another path in life. And it kind of died out for a while. And then, we just basically rebirthed it with Over the Top. But like I said, I've known Smiles, man, for 10 years, man. And when we sat down and we thought about it, like I said, we were thinking about the hat store. And then we was like, man, you know what? For everything that we're trying to do at the hat store, man, a website would be perfect. Why not? So we were like, we were just on the same page. And that man done put in so much work for this website. It's crazy, man. Like, he's really on like the driving force of the website. Like, he mix and mingle, and everybody he meets,
shaking the right
hands, and he's talking to the right people. And you feel me? You guys know me. That's not me. I'm not that person. I'm not the big, let me go out and shake everybody's hands. And that's him. And he's running with it, man. He's doing his thing, and he's really pushing us to where we need to be. So, like I said, I always shout him out no matter what, because, he's really, like I said, man, he's the big part of it. And we got a bunch of other people on the team, too, man. It's not just me and Smiles. We're the creators of it. we founded it, but I mean, we done brought a bunch of like-minded people, and I mean, shout out to the team, shout out to Nyoka, man, D Twice, Perk,
shout out to
Gianni.
Yep.
I mean, this is all the team. I mean, A-Town, everybody is just a team. I mean, they all bring such a different element to the site to where, and it's crazy because we just all came together and we all got these great ideas and we all seeing the same vision, and it's just going to be big. I mean, and that's what we're just trying to do. We're just trying to network and meet with the right people and a bunch of like-minded individuals. I mean, why not? We all doing something. Why not? Put it on this platform. You doing it.
Put these like minds to work.
Put these like minds to work, man. We not charging nobody anything, man. We not asking for nothing, man. Just come here, you feel me? Put your work on here.
Hell
Why
yeah.
not?
Plug your shit.
Why not?
Plug your shit.
Now, you said D Twice. Now, that's the same Twice that you had on.
Yeah. Shout out to me twice. I had him on the show. We did Gridlocked, actually. And I got Oak coming up as well.
So Over the Top
yeah,
been
yeah,
here,
yeah.
but I just didn't get the cat from Over the Top I was trying to get
We've
from.
been collabing for a little bit.
So see, y'all clown me, you feel me, in the beginning, but over the top than been here. We've been
y'all
on
came
the
through.
show.
Y'all came through. Y'all came through a
We've
couple
been on the
times.
show.
But you ain't been on the Noise. There you go. Boom. So you been in beat. You'd say been on the Noise,
just ain't been
which
on
I
the Noise,
needed
but
your
I'm here
ass
now.
at.
Yeah, I'm here now, man. I'm here.
Then he just got an interview with one of the councilmen, didn't he?
Lawrence
Man,
Weekly, yeah,
Lawrence
Weekly,
Weekly,
yeah.
yeah. Big shout out to Lawrence Weekly, man.
That was a good look.
Man, that man's been in my life for a long time too. From back in my high school days with the Kappa League, he was one of my advisors, and I mean, shit, him and my mom know each other, so I mean, big shout out to Lawrence Weekly.
He's a
man.
Kappa?
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. He's
Poor
a Kappa,
choices.
man.
Poor choices.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it did him well. Don't get me wrong. But when we talk Greek on the Noise, you
Is
feel
it
me?
like
So-
is this Greek beef?
Yeah, it is. It is.
This is Greek beef.
only
a little bit.
ever so slightly, so slightly.
But yeah, I mean, he just had Councilman Weekly on there, man. And, shout out to Twice because I mean, he's doing this thing every Thursdays too. So I mean, and like I said, it's just another like-minded individual. I've known Twice for 10+ years also, and I mean, it was just about bringing the right people in that's going, contribute and really push the brand as big as and as much as we see it.
Just having a conversation with Twice, his energy is so positive.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, I'm a very skeptical dude of dudes. You know what I mean? A lot of times you question a lot of shit when you see that kind of energy being presented. But watching his show, and it's so crazy, and I'm really just not finding out this is Over the Top. Watching his show is like, this is him. This is just this natural energy.
Yeah.
And you have so many avenues for so many different kinds of people.
Yeah, definitely, man, because and that's the thing that we wanted to do, man. We wanted to keep it diverse. I mean, if you don't like music, hey, you might like poetry. We got some poetry on there. You don't want to like poetry. Everybody like models. We got male and female models.
Right, everything.
Both on the website. I
That
mean,
melanin.
we got sports. I mean, we got everything on here. So it's something for everything, man. I mean, we've featured all kind of music. I mean, from rock music to reggae music. I mean, the hip hop to whatever. I mean, we featured it all, and that's what we're about, and that's what we're going to keep doing. I mean, we want to touch everything. I don't want certain people to feel like, okay, this is a website and I'm only going to get this. No, I want everybody to come. I want people from everywhere to come here and be like, man, what's that rock band that's in Las Vegas? Oh, I know where I can go find them. I can go find them Over the Top.
Yep.
The same way if I wanted to go find Dizzy or Yauta, I can go find them Over the Top. Easy. If I need a model for my event, I can go find them Over the Top. I know they got the hottest models in Las Vegas right now. So, I mean, that's what it's about. So,
You said, we talking about sports. So who's your team? Who's your basketball team?
man, it's Lake Show
I was about to
get
say
it
it like that.
day.
Come
I
on
just
now.
needed,
You
I
know what
needed
time it
another
is,
Laker
bruh.
fan
It's
on the
Lake
show.
all day, man. I don't care what nobody say. I just left the barbershop, getting to him a barbershop. He had to look at me different because I'm telling you, man, it's Lake Show all day, and there ain't no questions. And then Los, you ain't asked me this, but it's Cowboys all day too.
Because we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
We're not talking about- we're
nobody
talking
want to
about the
talk
Lakers.
about when the Cowboys good. Don't nobody want to talk about football. That's crazy.
Like, we way past that.
When we get
the
good,
draft
don't
just
nobody
happened.
wanna talk
Give a
about
fuck
football.
about football right now.
yeah,
I mean, y'all had a fantastic season.
yeah, we did.
Had a fantastic season.
We beat y'all this year, didn't we?
You did.
All right, okay.
You did.
All right, so look, yeah, Jay.
Yeah, so
But I mean, y'all lost too. So, but
Yeah.
still,
It's cool.
I can't say
So,
shit because
yeah.
he did beat
It's
my
cool.
Steelers.
We beat the Steelers though.
all
why we're talking about the Lake Show.
So I got King Cory on Back to the Classics in a few weeks. All right. The movie we're gonna do, which we're not gonna say nothing for a little bit, but the movie we're gonna do, I think we should be able to tell some stories. We've known each other for quite some time, just like Smiles and them, but quite some time. So I figure we should share some stories about such topic. We'll keep y'all on the edge of y'all seats until that come out.
I don't know, man. I think you're trying to set me up, bro.
No,
Set me up, man. Y'all got too many listeners, man. I'm sorry.
He's like, we just gonna keep this at over the top.
Yeah, we gonna get right back. Segue back
Over the top.
Segue back into over the top.
Way over the top.
Man, yeah, man. Definitely. But
I see when we get there.
All right, so real quick before we actually get kind of into the meat of the show, and of course, as y'all been listening, we try to incorporate our guests in all of our conversations, just so they know that you're not just the machine. They want to know that you actually have an opinion on what's going on in the world. But let the people know where they can find anything Over the Top.
Man, we're on all social media platforms at Over the Top LV. And like I said, the website's www.overthetopLV.com, man. Just tune in, man. Just check us out, man. That's all I'm asking. I promise you it's going to be something on there that you like. It's too much quality talent. It's too much quality product out there for you not to find something that you like. And if it ain't on there yet, I promise you I'm going to find it and it's going to be on there. Between me and Smiles and the rest of the team, it's going to be on there. So just stay on the lookout, man.
Even if it's you, submit it.
And if it's you, man, we always taking submissions. And I kid you not, either me or Smiles listens to every submission that comes in. I kid you not, to this day. Anything that's been sent to our email, overthetopLV@gmail.com, I've listened to. Everything on the website, either me or Smiles has listened to. So, I mean, it's not just, you sending it. It's just somebody just putting it up, man. We really listening to it, and we really like the music that we put up there.
Right.
It's not just random music, man. We really sit down and listen to it. So we giving you that quality. If it's not quality, we're not putting it up there.
It's not a level above the rest.
Exactly.
Shameless
Not a
plug.
level above the rest.
Shameless plug.
Exactly.
Shame.
Again, I definitely appreciate you sharing the story of the company. We got to
supporting
make
black
sure,
businesses, y'all.
of course,
Yeah, you know
above
what I'm saying?
all,
Definitely.
support black businesses because
We're in the same
we
game,
got to
but
thrive.
we want each other to win no matter what.
Man, there's so many black businesses out here, man. There's so many people moving. Even if you don't want to go to support black business, there's so many entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
And as entrepreneurs, man, we got to support each other. Why
Got
not?
to.
Why
It's not
not?
a competition. We're trying to
It's not.
lift each other up. You feel what I'm
It's
saying?
not, man. If you got quality product, you're going to always be able to move. And that's
You're
what
gonna thrive
whatever.
easy.
Always. So just focus on your craft, man. If you doing your thing, you should always want to big up the next person doing their thing.
Exactly. Especially if he's from your city, he's in
From
your city
and
representing.
you know exactly what it takes to get to where he's at. Why not, man? Why not? And the people what I've noticed is the people that's doing something around here, they all get that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's normally the main difference between a lot of people, man. It's those ones who get that, who see, you know what? Why not? It's not hurting me. It don't hurt me to plug the next website. It don't hurt me to do anything. It don't hurt me. I'm not getting nothing out of putting nobody's music on my website.
Right.
At all. I could be charging. You got to pay to get on WorldStar.
Oh, yeah. You got to pay big brands to get on WorldStar.
You got to pay on to get on Two Dope Boys. Unless they come find you. And all these other websites.
I think same thing with This Is 50, ain't it?
Yeah, everything you got to pay to get on, man. I got a free
I do
outlet.
hip-hop too.
Free outlet, man. I don't rap. I don't sing. So, I mean, we got a free outlet. So, like I said, man, it's genuinely from the heart. So, I mean, like
You don't sing?
Nah, man, I don't sing, man. If I did, boy. But I guess
it'd be a problem, right? Yeah,
I say it all the
said
time. I would
same
use
thing.
my powers for evil. I would
yeah,
instantly
man.
be in the Legion of Doom. Instantly.
It'd be bad. It'd be bad for a lot of people.
Body count crucial. Shit.
You're a very community conscious individual, and that's why you have Over the Top going on. So outside of just Las Vegas, I know you're in tap to all the fuck shit that go on in this country,
Man.
especially when it comes down to our people. Now, we talked about it on the last show. Philando Castile's murderer, he got off, he got off from a manslaughter charge.
Hung down this route.
But it's just something I do want to touch on because I was truly bothered.
Yeah, it bothers me every time I hear it, think about it, see it.
Outside the fact
You know
that
what's scary though,
What's
man,
that?
and not to cut y'all off, man, and it's scary, man, because it's getting to be so much of the norm. I don't even know if I'm bothered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not even
That's
surprised.
what's
And I
up.
think that's the plan.
That's what's fucked up, and that's always been the plan.
And that's the
the
plan.
rationing behind everything. It's a lot of people who sees this as this has to happen,
Right.
in order to keep everybody in line.
And they try to sway the conversation every time you try to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about, just talking about Black Lives Matter in general. It's always like, well, if Black Lives Matter, why are you murdering your own? Like, why are you murdering us? Like, why are the cats that are here to serve and protect murdering us? So if we're going to have this whole conversation of who murdering who, let's really talk about who murdering who.
And if that's fine, I mean, why are you murdering your own? If I murder my own, I go to jail.
Right.
Easily. No questions asked. If I murder somebody, it's on tape. How some of these people, man, how they killing some of us, and ain't no question, man. It ain't going to be no mistrial. It ain't going to be no hung jury. It ain't going to be none of that. Nigga, you going to jail.
And go ahead.
I was going to say, and the craziest shit is, I remember when, like, the shit really first started happening, and then it was like, oh, you know what the cops need? They need body cams. You get them body cams, and ain't shit changed.
All of a sudden, they magically don't work.
Ever.
Don't work.
Do you know what they need? They need a full-blown production. They need a best boy. They need a key grip.
Man,
they need an actual director on set calling action and cut like that.
They need a drone just following
That's
them.
the only way to get all this shit. Like, but what else do you need?
This the thing, though. It don't even matter.
Ever. Never does.
It don't matter because we done seen phone videotapes of people recording that ain't the police. Yeah. We done seen this from every different angle.
From start to finish.
It don't matter what's seen when the people who seen it see what they want to see, bro. So it don't matter. We seeing a murder. I can watch a murder on camera and say that's a murder. But once again, if it's going to benefit me, I can easily watch that same video and say, nah, man, he was defending himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It doesn't matter. What they need is that we need a biased group to when shit like this happens, they review the tapes.
Right.
It ain't no police officers. It ain't just, random motherfucker off the street.
It's truly
either.
not a jury of your peers.
It's a biased group who's going to look at the facts, and it is what it is. Take you being a police officer out of the equation, because if you're a police officer but you so scared of your life, you in the wrong profession. And I got one of my closest friends, one of my brothers, is a police officer. So, man, miss me with that, man. You can't tell me you fear for your life. How you fear for your life? When?
Exactly. And that's why I'm so bothered by it, because it's that sentence, it's those 5 words, I fear for my life.
Get you out of
it's a mistrial. And when you hear that it was out of 12 jurors, only 2 thought the nigga was guilty, like, what was the other 10 thinking?
Exactly.
What tape did y'all see? And just kind of getting back to what I was saying, when I saw the dash cam tape, we all saw the tape from his girlfriend. I saw the dash cam tape, and you think about, he told him, I have a gun in the car, and he told him, as long as you don't reach for it, cool.
We good.
He said, I'm not going to, but he also asked for his license and shit. And he was like, I'm going to also grab my papers so you can see, with me having the gun or whatever. He's telling you don't do it. He's like, I'm not going to grab it. And then you watch the tape. Philando got hit 5 times, correct?
4.
It was 4 or 5 times. It was one of those.
Like, you can count the shots. It was 4.
No. When you count the shots, it was 7. Now, dude's excuse was, if you're smoking weed in a car with your daughter, you don't care about my life. If you let off 7 shots and only hit the target 4 or 5 times, you don't care about his fucking daughter. So your logic is telling me that you're a murderer and you didn't care about who you just caught, what the body you just caught.
And let me tell you this. I mean, as you feel me, I legally carry a firearm. If I didn't care about your life, which one thing about carrying a legal firearm, I do not have to disclose to you, especially if I have a concealed permit. I don't have to disclose to you that I have my weapon.
He volunteered that information.
So if I didn't care about your life, or if I was planning on doing something to you, why would I tell you I have a firearm?
Why would I alert you?
Especially
because you out here killing us like cattle.
Why would I even alert you? If I was going to do something, it would have been, and you're not going to know. You're going to be the last to know. You're not going to know until it started.
Until it happened.
Then you can say, yeah, I fear for my life. But not only do I tell you, hey, I have a firearm. I can legally carry a firearm.
Here's my ID. Let me grab my paperwork.
I'm letting you know all my actions, which is by the law what every police officer tells you to do. If you get pulled over and you can legally carry a gun, you don't have to disclose it. But if you do, you let them know every move that you're going to make. I'm going to reach for my wallet. I'm going to give you my wallet with my left hand. And you're going to have my wallet. You're
my
not
hands
scared.
are still on the dash.
That keeps everything cool. Man, you wasn't scared for your life, man, not at all. And how are you scared for your life when you're in a state? This is not the first time you pull somebody over who has carried a gun.
Right.
I guarantee you, you're in a state where it's legal to carry a gun. So this is the first time you've ever pulled anybody over that carrying a gun? No, man. You wanted to kill that man because of whatever intentions you have.
You were a pussy.
Behind.
There was literally no other way around it.
You know what's crazy? Like, what fucks me up most about that dash cam video, when the cop already walking up to them, guns drawn, ready to go, but when he lets off the shots, you go back to the Facebook Live joint that the girlfriend had, knowing that the baby girl's in the back seat, and you just start busting off like immediately, bro, like
with no regard to
who's in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no matter what age you experience something like that, you're instantly forced to grow up. Instantly. And you see that it's evidence in the car footage when the girlfriend she was trying to do something on her phone and she just kind of had a break. She started yelling, and the little girl was like, don't scream, mommy. I don't want you to get shooted.
Yeah,
It's like, why does she know that that's what's going to get you shot?
Because right then and there, and it's scary. It was right then and there. We all watched that little girl lose her innocence, bro.
Straight up.
She's been exposed to everything that life has.
She's seen it all. She's seen it all
right there. And not only did I see it all, watch my pops get killed by the police for doing everything right.
Who I get told is supposed to protect me.
Supposed to protect me. What did he do? What did he do?
Nothing.
You feel me? Like, how do you explain that to his daughter?
And one of the charges was child endangerment.
No, I don't think they went forward with child endangerment.
They didn't?
I think it was straight manslaughter.
Which, how do you not go through it? How do you not add that charge?
But because you want to know why? Think about everything we've tried to pin on these police officers for killing us. We tried to pin murder. We tried to pin second-degree murder. We tried to pin manslaughter. At this point, we're kind of just going down the list. We just want a nigga to go to jail. At this point, because that was obviously murder.
Which one of
your
these
own partner who was on the other side of the car was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Why did he shoot him?"
What are you doing?
That dash cam video, the partner was like, "Oh, he stepped back like, what the fuck?"
Because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
What is going on?
Like,
this man didn't pose no threat at all. What threat did he pose to you?
Outside of reaching for what you asked him to reach for.
That's
and
the
he
thing.
still volunteered more information. By the way, I'm going to grab my papers.
Just in case, because if I don't volunteer this information and you
now
see
that
gun,
you know I have a gun,
it's going
you
to
have to see these papers.
It's going to be an issue. But now that I told you, I'm going to give you everything I got. Here you go. That's the law. I'm abiding every rule. It's within my right. My rights to carry this gun.
My American right.
My American right.
Let's call it what it's supposed to be.
So how, like, what are you talking about, man? It's just crazy, man. But like I said, it's not, it's happening so much to where it's like
you're numb to it,
and it's sad, bro. You don't want to be numb to it because it's wrong. You feel me? Everybody knows it's wrong, and I mean, I'm one of the biggest ones, man. I got to see everything. Let me see it from every angle. Let me see from both things because I understand how hard it is for some of these officers, man. You're risking your life. There's a lot of things that you should fear for your life in. But come on, man. These you got people running, getting shot in the back. Man, you shooting kids. Like,
getting shot in the back and then getting the weapon planted on him.
Right?
You got dudes mysteriously dying in the back of a paddy wagon.
Let's not forget this.
And you openly admitted that you was bending corners to fuck him up. Because that's what you've normally been doing.
And
he was the one to die.
And it's
that's crazy. You know what's so crazy though? And it's something I was thinking about. Like, this shit is so crazy now that viral videos is such a huge thing. Imagine when this was happening 2-3 times a day back in the early 90s. And this is what niggas was rapping about. Like, police is killing us. No, they're not. They're our friends.
This has been happening, bro.
Why are we so pissed off then?
This has been happening, bro.
Because there was no internet. There was no Facebook back in them days.
Bro, think about and not to get too deep, but in every existence of black people's life, bro, this has been happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Since they robbed us for everything, this has been happening, bro. In some way, form, or fashion, bro. This shit ain't new.
None of it is new.
This is the same shit that we preaching, all these same riots and these same upset people from these killings, man. This shit happened in the 90s. It happened in the 80s. It happened in the 70s. It happened in the 60s. Bro, it happens, bro.
1800s.
It's going to keep happening, bro. The shit been going on since slavery, bro. And when slavery ended, they decided, fuck it, we're going to come up with this motherfucking judicial system. And
we're going to do it this way.
We're going to get these niggas one way.
Y'all going to respect us.
We're going to get you one way. And that's what I'm saying. The reason why these people are getting off is because there's a lot of people in the world who motherfucking seeing this as this has to happen. Mm-hmm. You have to kill black people. Black people are dangerous. Black people are threats. Look at them. They kill each other. Come on, man. Get out of here with that shit, man.
And it's so crazy because a lot of the defense behind, us getting killed is that we're not compliant. We're resisting arrest.
Shit,
and all
being
this other
compliant
shit.
clearly don't get us killed too.
Right, I'm all like, you watch the tape from start to finish of a black man being compliant, and he still got 5 shots to his chest, 4 or 5 shots to the chest with 2 to 3 bullets that are unaccounted for.
And not only did he get 5 shots to his chest, not only did this man die, not only did he kill this man in front of his daughter, in front of his girl, man, he walked away.
Right.
He went in front of the court and supposed to be in front of 12 of my peers. If my peers can watch that video and say that man didn't do nothing wrong, bro, I'm scared, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm scared, bro. I really, you damn near want to, I don't want to say that, but you damn near want to go out guns a-blazing, bro.
That's low-key's like your only choice. Like, by the time you get pulled... And this is what people... Okay, I'm going to be all the way real. This is what white people don't understand. And I've had this conversation on the show before. When you're pulled over... it's two kind of reactions. There's the, damn it, I'm pulled over, I'm inconvenienced, let me get my shit going. And then there's, all right, it's the cops. All right, let me get this, let me get that, let me get this. Which one of those is the black person in that situation?
The side, let me
you know what I'm
this,
saying?
Let me get that.
Let me get this shit going.
Let me make sure. It should seatbelt on.
It shouldn't be a life or death central situation for speeding
at all.
But that's what it's become.
And that's what it really has become,
You
bro.
literally think to like, I could die on this next traffic stop.
I kid you not. Like I said, man,
I could die here.
I legally carry my gun, man. And sometimes, you feel me, I really think like, man, like what if I get stopped over on some random shit and I'm a big dude and the moment he sees me roll that window down, he's automatically intimidated. I'm a big black guy. Right. I'm already intimidated. Not only he's intimidated, and I got a gun, they don't care. That doesn't even register that he can legally have the gun.
No, it's fear.
Gun, big black guy.
Die.
I'm scared.
He has to go. I
gotta
fear for my life.
I fear for my life. Even though I didn't make no sudden movements for the gun.
I was compliant.
He didn't make no sudden moves for the gun.
Nothing. But he's not here. I mean, what more do you want?
And you know how they truly don't care about us? And I actually got this picture sent to me a while ago from Dom. She sent me this picture, and it was from CBS local news out in Ohio. They had the picture of the cop that got off. It says not guilty. I'm going to show you the picture, actually. It says not guilty. But that's not Philando Castile. You remember?
That lets you know.
My man that got killed in Cincy?
In Cincinnati. That lets you know right there, bro. That lets you know
they were
how
like,
serious.
Dead black guy with dreads? It was him, right?
It had to be him.
Okay, cool.
Exactly. And that's the other excuse they use. You fit the motherfucking description.
Fit the description.
Fuck,
that proves right there what the description is. Even though you got the right man. Mind you, y'all killed him too.
Don't get me wrong. Y'all murdered him.
No, he fits in because you
that
killed
was one
him.
Of them. That was one
but
of
there's
them.
another one you killed. But that's the wrong guy. We're not talking about him.
Okay. All right.
That cop didn't kill that black guy.
We'll get to that.
And the man that the Cincinnati, bro, that shit looked like a scene off the movie, how they killed that man. Like, bro, what is he? Who is he? This motherfucker is this Brad Pitt? What do you think he is? Like, bro, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, he over here really shooting his car like
he do his own stunts.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit don't make no sense.
Well, once again, if you fit the description, you got to be between 5'2" and 6'8".
For sure.
Easy.
That's the usual black people.
He got to either be bald-headed or have dreads.
Yeah.
I think he had a short fade. No, he may have had dreads. It doesn't matter.
He might have been fat or slim.
Glasses are, no, he may have had contacts.
He may have had facial hair, but it might have actually just been a shadow. It was one or the other.
And I think he had on a white T-shirt. Yeah.
But then again, it could have been black.
Bro, that describes every damn black person I see. Like,
the world.
I see that description every 2 minutes.
Right.
So
on accident.
Not even looking for somebody. So, bro, how... Like, come on, man. But, I mean, and even touching on this, man, a lot of things going back, kind of reverting back to Las Vegas, too. I mean, we just had the guy who got killed on the strip, man.
Yep.
Cop choked the man out, bro.
Yep. Notice they don't talk about that
choked
shit no more.
Man. You see, that's not on CNN, man. They trying to cover that shit up,
Vegas
too,
don't
bro.
even talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
it's
know
like,
Vegas not going to talk about that, bro. We not going
never
Vegas
happened.
ain't going, you not finna fuck up. Bring no bad attention here. we gonna hug that shit up, bro. And that's not the first man that the police done killed out here. Choked that man out, bro. No reason. Tased him 4 times, 5 times, and then choked him out, bro. Killed that man, bro. And ain't nobody
saying shit about it.
They were saying, witnesses were saying that the cops were like, he was resisting. Like, no, nigga, he's convulsing because you're tasing him.
You're tasing him. That's one of the things I don't get all the time. If, by all means, you feel me, if you slamming me on the ground with your motherfucking forearm on my throat, I'm going to struggle, bro. I can't breathe. I'm trying to move around. Of course, it's gonna look like I'm resisting. I'm trying to survive.
I'm trying to at least breathe.
Like, nigga, you got me choked out right now. Like, duh, nigga, who's gonna just get choked and just sit there and get choked?
I mean, but think about it. My man
on that hot ass ground.
My man put an illegal choke on somebody that was selling cigarettes on camera from start to finish and got off.
Got away, bro. It's too many of these incidences where, at the end of the day, we say he got off.
They all end with he got off.
Name me one that didn't get off. We got a couple every now and then, but you can't name them.
Who the couple? That couple sound like plural.
only one you can truly say actually had to do time was the dude that shot Oscar Grant. That's it.
Did he do time?
I think he did like
man, that motherfucker probably didn't do no time either.
I don't think he did time, bro.
Hold on. Talk about yourself.
One of them
Cat
did
in Baltimore,
time.
though.
Yeah,
one of them.
His was open and shut because that's one of the murders you just can't defend.
You can't. Tell me how you defend this.
You can't defend any of them. I think they looked at all situations like, damn, you going to jail.
If we got to give them one.
We got to give them one. Let's give them one that's like hella guilty.
We're going to give him
even though they're all hella guilty.
Should go to jail, but we're going to give him this one. We'll sacrifice this one for the greater being. But I ain't gonna lie, man. You feel me? And I hate to sound like the negative one, but if some shit happened to me, and y'all burn this motherfucker down.
Oh, I've said it on a few shows.
Burn
Like,
it
Los don't want no
down,
peace.
bro. I don't want no peace.
I don't want
man.
no
Burn
shirt.
shit down,
Give me
man.
a dope ass hashtag
Burn
and then
shit
break
down,
some
man.
shit down.
Yeah, man. Because
I mean,
it ain't no need for that. Certain shit shouldn't go out like that. Now, by all means, like I said, I got a close
Don't
friend
get
that's
that
a police
Molotov
officer,
cocktail.
man, and I get that shit. I understand the situation. He told me, like, bro, you don't understand. There's a lot of situations, and I get that. And by all means, if we're wrong and somebody's doing something wrong and it forced you to use lethal action, by all means, do what you have to do. You have to get home to your kids.
Right.
But some of this shit is outrageous, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We can debate about certain ones that we've seen, like, okay, well, that's kind of, circumstantial because I can see it from both ends.
Philando's undebatable.
But when we're watching an undebatable murder
From inside and out of the car.
and everybody can see this and watch this and say, damn, that's not right. But yet he goes to court and he doesn't get no time.
Nothing.
And guess what? You know what's the fucked up part?
That's it.
He's
Matter of fact,
probably going to be richer than he's ever been, bro, because all of this news and all of this broadcast is getting, bro.
he's going to get a show.
a show, a fucking TV movie,
And you know what's crazy?
A book.
He got
Book deal.
he got fired after returning from a paid leave because of the shit.
They all get vacation, man. I wish I could do some crazy shit and get a 2-week paid vacation.
Like, word, I ain't got to come to work.
Word,
And I'm
good for
off.
2
I just gotta shoot him over.
I done killed this nigga. I'm finna get a 2-week paid vacation, and I get to come back to my job
This is the life. I see why y'all do this shit every other week.
and kill that motherfucker.
Take him out.
But see, if black cops killed a white man, I'm sorry to say this, and I hate to be that guy because I'm not that guy. I'm not that. Well, if we do this, but to this point, it's like, bro, we don't. If a black cop kills a white guy right now, man, for no
over for
reason,
him.
it's a wrap. He's going to jail.
It's over for him.
I guarantee you.
And, we be saying on the show all the time, too, it's hard. Like, we say all day, we're not racist. We hate to sound like white people, but we have plenty of white friends.
Right.
But it gets to the point where it's hard to not be a certain way when it happens over and over and over. Like, it's been, since Trayvon Martin, it's been the most consistent.
For sure. And
You know what I mean?
What's crazy is I think I read this quote, man, and it's crazy because it said, to be a black man is to be, constantly angry. And at first I was like, man, that don't make sense. But bro, after seeing all this shit, man, and you see it so much on TV and you get so mad and you build up this so much rage, bro, you be like, man,
I'm constantly angry.
I'm just angry, bro. Like, you be mad. Like, even when you get into motherfucking just different, you feel me, run-ins with different people and, maybe even the police, and make you look because you scared because I don't know what's going on. 2, I already know I'll be in profile some kind of way.
Straight up, right.
Off the rip. So it's like, man, I don't even know. And then you thinking in the back of your head, man, all these people are getting killed. So you already got this anger towards them to where you thinking in your head, man, if I'm going to go out, I might as well go crazy. And it's like, damn, you shouldn't think like that. But, bro, I've watched so many of these shits, bro. Like, I was finding myself so mad, like, just at the house, mad, like.
Just see it, right? Just sitting there. That's all you could do.
Like,
You just
man,
sit there and be pissed.
When we first seen, you feel me, when we first seen the whole shit, the Facebook shit, you feel me, she put it up there, bro. I was so mad. I was at home, bro, and I kid you not, I called off from work because I was so mad. Like, I was mad, and I was like, if I go to work, bro, I'm going to end up cussing somebody out because it was just like, damn, bro, again?
Right.
Again, remind you that week we had got hit with 2. It was 2
Yeah,
murders.
you're right.
You feel me? Within days from each other. Like, bro, I was so mad.
Not
bro,
days.
nigga.
Day. It was the next day.
That type of shit, bro. And I kid you not, and I know it was bad because my boss, she texted me and she was like, Cory, I know why you calling off from work. You feel me? And she was like, I get that, and it's fucked up. And I'm like, man, this shit just don't make no sense because you shouldn't feel like that, man. There ain't no way, man. I mean, we've been on the police, been fucking us up. We've always been nervous around the police. All my life, I've always been nervous around the police.
I've never felt comfortable with y'all.
It's always, but I've honestly never thought this police is gonna kill me. I've always thought, man, he might beat my ass, or I might go to jail.
Or I just harass him.
That's one of the things
Or
we
he's just
got.
gonna harass me, give me a ticket. I'm gonna go to jail. He might beat me up.
We chalked that up earlier. Like, we gonna get our ass kicked for
For
sure.
sure, we knew that. We've been doing that since the 90s. Since watching
press
our
right.
cousins,
Since the
watching
first
all the
viral
movies.
video of the
We
world.
like, oh yeah, they whooping.
He's
niggas.
gonna whoop my
He's
ass.
gonna whoop my ass.
But
for
die,
sure.
though?
But die? You killing us now?
Like, wounds heal.
Right, wounds heal. Death
Don't
don't
kill me
Killing
though.
us now? Like, bro, you gonna kill me?
for doing what you asked me to do.
You kill me for doing what you asked me to do. You kill me when you say I'm not doing what you asked me to do. You kill me when you say I'm running. You kill me when I'm standing still. Like, bro, like, so is there any way that I get out of this without dying? No. All
No.
right.
That's crazy because
Can you not be black?
When you're pulled over, it's literally a 50-50 shot.
I might die.
It's literally
that's
a
a real
50-50
thought
shot.
that has to go in your head. And if you, as a black man, can say that thought does not go through your head, then you're not really watching what's going on.
Right.
Because you can be
You're
the
not
most
aware.
perfectly law-abiding citizen, as we've seen, a staple in the community, Everybody vouches for this man, and he still died. Still got treated like the normal thug off the street that just got done robbing 2 old ladies.
And you saw him rob 2 old ladies.
Saw him.
Shot one in the kneecap.
That say he got the same treatment. So you gotta feel that way, bro. You got to. Like, I can't see how anybody can, bro. I really get stopped by the police and I be like, man, shit.
Man.
It's a good chance.
I mean, it's a lot of good cops out there, and it's fucked up.
Hitman was talking about that
You
shit.
know who
when he
they
was on
are
the show.
till they present themselves.
Right. You don't know who they are until they getting back to the car and they say, have a good day, sir. And I was
you
like,
didn't get shot. That's when you know.
he a straight one. Now, he may just be a bitch. He may not be a bad cop.
Like, he ain't
He's
no
a bitch
shooter,
at
but
least.
he a bitch for sure.
He cool. He cool. He straight.
Right.
He didn't shoot me or none of that weird shit.
And that's one of the things that Hitman was talking about on the show. Like, he went live with, when he got pulled over, he said, okay, I'm for sure. But he knew he was like, all right, I'm about to go to jail, but they ain't about to kill me.
Ain't about to kill me.
The fact that the first thing he did was go live.
And the fact that you would even risk them shooting, because that, once again, you going live, I'm grabbing my phone.
Right.
That's easily, we've seen
That's
that
black.
as an excuse.
Looks like a gun.
Thought he had a gun. I'd seen him reaching frantically, because you got, when you're trying to get Snapchat, I'm sorry, but you twitching and this shit trying to get the
You
shit
making
up.
moves.
You already pulled over, so you're already trying to hurry up and get it before
Right.
you get to the car, because when you get to the car, he gonna tell you don't grab nothing.
Right.
So you're already trying
Hands
to
on the
sneak it
steering
out
wheel the
there,
whole
you
night.
feel me? So, I mean, even right then to let you know that I'm even willing to risk my life then, just so I can get it on footage, like, man, if something happened to me, bro.
Y'all seen it.
Y'all seen this. I'm not doing nothing crazy. Clearly, my phone is in my one hand.
Because y'all watch me with the phone in my hand.
And my other fucking hand is on the steering wheel, so ain't nothing fucking happening.
I'm in compliance.
Bro, you have to, and it's scary, bro. You have to do that shit, bro. I damn near be one of them motherfucking, put my phone on motherfucking record, all type of shit. Like, bro, let me record everything that gets said right now. Because I don't want shit to get misconstrued, because that's what happens, bro. That's what happens, bro. You can do anything, clearly, and a cop can be in danger of their lives. And clearly, everybody's going to believe you in danger of their life. You can sneeze at a cop, and nigga, if your hands flare too much.
My life was in danger.
My life's in danger. I had to shoot you. And they're not even shooting the motherfucker to let me shoot you to
Wound.
To wound.
To
I'm shooting
to
kill.
stop you, right.
To stop you. I'm shooting to kill. Like, bro, you shot this man 5 times. Why?
And you
He
heard
was
him.
sitting down in the car.
What's crazy? How you missed twice at point blank range?
Because your ass was shooting with your eyes closed because you a bitch. And when you a bitch, you shoot with your eyes
That's
closed.
kinda just how you shoot, right.
You're scared. I'm just close my eyes, shoot, bow, bow, bow. Hopefully I got him.
Why be a fucking cop?
Oh my, this is point blank. You missed twice?
Bro, you
with
trained,
with
bro.
a little girl in the back
They
seat?
trained for this shit, bro. You cops. You're trained for this, bro. So you mean to tell me you point blank range, you shoot that many shots and 2 bullets, we don't know where they went? You was point blank range. Let me tell you.
They all should hit Philando.
I'm not a marksman, but let me tell you, I go shooting regularly. If I'm point blank range, I'm hitting you with every time I pull the trigger, I'm hitting you.
I'm missing nothing.
Missing nothing. Point blank range, how can I miss? Unless I got my eyes closed and I'm just shooting because I'm frantically I know I fucked up once I pulled that trigger the first time. And that's what happened.
I might as well kill him now, right?
I pulled
might
that
as well
trigger the
end
first time. I fucked up. I got to keep pulling.
And he has a gun? Yeah.
And
He has
a
to die
gun.
now.
And he has a gun. And then I've been seeing this all shit, man. Where's the NRA at, man?
Oh, no, they're quiet.
Where the
They ain't
NRA
saying
at,
shit
man?
right
that
now.
man legally had it. He had all his paperwork through. Like, why? If this was a white man, bro, the NRA would be fucking rioting. We seen what the
Long
NRA
time
do,
ago.
bro. The NRA is the main reason right now why all these gun laws ain't getting passed
Right.
through. That's how much power
They're
they
changing laws.
have. That's how much
you.
power
And they said
they
the
have.
They hitting
single
with the
thing.
no comment
Not
right
one
now.
thing, bro.
No, they had one representative who was black, probably the only nigga that's in the NRA, and he spoke against it, but he made sure that in his stance, he was speaking for himself.
Yeah.
He wasn't speaking for the NRA, but they was like, "Hey, he's NRA, so can we just count that?"
Can we ride his
And
coattail on
if they
that?
try to say some bullshit, we can say, "Oh no, that was Phil. That was Phil's idea." Like whatever the case, man.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy, man. But it's sad, like I said, man, because I think we all getting numb to it, bro. And that's the thing. And like you
think we've
said,
been
like
numb to it, low-key,
I think you
unfortunately.
said it, Jay. That's the plan, bro. We can't let that happen, bro. We can't get numb to that
Man,
shit. We
that's the
can't,
plan.
bro. If we get numb to it, that's us throwing in the white flag, bro.
Easy.
You're right.
Easily, man.
That's
We
easy.
got to stay angry, man. We gotta stay angry, bro.
I've always thought that the plan was to simply extinguish black people.
Yeah, it
they're,
is.
they're out to like give
Look,
up a
either I'm gonna
whole
kill
race.
them or I'm gonna demasculate them,
Right.
and
Make
that's
'em-
it.
And make them easier to control. Because now that there's a genuine fear of the police, think about it. Now it's like, okay, cool. So now they're afraid of the cops. How can we get them afraid of everyday life? Because all it takes is that one phone call. This guy's suspicious. He's in my neighborhood. 6 shots.
Dead. Easily. We seen that with Trayvon Martin.
Shit,
Kid.
we seen that with Tamir Rice.
Yeah, man.
They got the phone call and was like, he's doing what? Shot. They said, you shooting outside the window. This ain't no video game. Cops ain't taught to do that.
Bro, and even this is a kid. You can see it was a kid from while you pulling up. That's a little ass boy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He walking down the street, man. He ain't running. He playing, bro. Like,
He turned around when we
gun.
pulled up.
and you pull up and you kill this little boy, man. And then what's the excuse?
Fear for my life.
Description, I fear for my life. I didn't know what he had. He was playing with a toy gun. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. When I was little, bro, that's all I wanted was toy guns. But now I see, though, bro, thinking about it now I see why my parents, after a while, they
so
stopped that
against it,
shit.
yeah.
No, you're not getting no toy guns.
It was just water balloons after that.
Water guns, bright colored water guns.
Right.
Like, you feel me?
This 6-year-old ain't got no pink and yellow pistol.
Guns? We used to have these guns
That works. That
looked
works.
real. All you had to do was take the little orange part off the gun and shit looked real.
And it was gun, right?
It was a gun, man. I used to play with that shit. I used to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now I see why my parents was like, man, you're not doing that shit. And it's sad because, you feel me, like I'm thinking like I don't got no kids now, but I'm thinking, well, damn, when I get some kids, like, no, my little kid ain't not playing with no guns. Like,
Nope.
Fuck that.
Because you might get killed by a scary ass officer who feared for his life because you fit the description
Yep.
of a murderer. This little boy.
She let Tamir out to just go do what Tamir do on a daily, and all of a sudden, you get the news. He out of here.
That's it.
We normally go on these angry rants on the Noize,
Yeah,
but
right. We done went all pro-black in here. Man. Hey, that's why I got to have, man, shout out to Nyoka, man, because Nyoka, that's my other pro-black rider. She'll get in here and, man.
Start going, y'all know.
But now you know that King Cory cares about the
Hey,
community.
yeah, man,
This ain't just
definitely.
business. This is about us. This is about black people.
Yeah.
To kind of end on a brighter note, and I definitely want to have this conversation with you because we had this conversation when they were trying to put it together, and we actually missed talking about it last week. Mayweather-McGregor is official. They got the date. Ice Cube's going to move the venue.
Is that confirmed?
No, he said make him a deal, but Cube about that bread. He's gonna.
But yeah, I
Let me tell you, it's so much money going to get made off that fight. Cube's going to move that. That's not a
Come
problem.
on now, it's gonna be sickening.
They're
how
going to write
busy
him
the
a
city
check
gonna
bigger
be.
than probably what he was going to get anyway.
He's gonna low key get Mayweather numbers. Like, you want to move for how much?
Man.
All right.
Well, we can do some basketball on the 27th. Yeah,
That's cool.
27th.
Y'all get an extra week off. It's cool. It's fine. Y'all need the time to rest. It's good.
And so I come to the show too?
Do I get a seat?
And I get a ticket.
Because y'all taxing for
I
the
can go.
ticket, so I get a seat.
Oh, well,
How much you want to bet Q and be there with a big 3 hat on?
Of course.
Easily.
Of
For
course.
sure.
Now, the reason I'm
Yeah,
bringing...
that's a shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shout out to overthetopLV.com. That's one of those. That's one of those.
Now that we know the fight is on, all the conversation of, oh, it ain't going to happen because this, that, and the third, this has literally become the new fight of the century because it's the first legit cross-promotion fight.
Right.
You know, normally a lot of them are staged, but this is UFC and the WBC coming together to have one solid just go for all. It ain't for no titles, it's for pride and it's for bragging rights. Have you been following some of the shit that's been going on with people with them getting prepared for this fight?
Man, not a lot because I don't. We all know who's going to win, man. That McGregor stands no chance. None.
And at first, I remember I said it on this show. I was like,
This is not your thing.
McGregor's
man.
McGregor's gonna lose, but he's gonna give Mayweather a fight. Now I would like to formally retract that statement because I saw a video of McGregor sparring with some random ass Irish dude just in the gym just sparring. Now this dude had horrible form. I'm gonna say that straight
McGregor's
up.
getting tagged up.
No, hold on. Now, before getting to that, one thing I do give McGregor is that he is a really good counterpuncher. He's not Mayweather. He's nowhere near Mayweather, but he's one of the better counterpunchers I've seen of recent years. But his issue is that he has zero fucking defense. You can go in there with great counterpunching, but you're going in there with the king of counterpunching. You leave me that much room, I'm gonna tag you 3 times in the jaw.
You can be a
Not
good.
only that, the way he lets his chin, jaw, all that kind of just hang out. Oh, maybe they're gonna tag that ass something wicked.
And even you could be the greatest counterpuncher in the world. You're not Floyd, and one, you're not faster than Floyd. First off, Floyd's not going to go in there attacking you, so you're not going to get a chance to counterpunch him. You're going to have to throw a punch, and you're going to miss that punch. And when you miss that punch,
You got hit
as
3
good
times.
as you are with counterpunching, I'm better. So I'm going to hit you every
And,
time.
and
So
I
there's
have
that.
I have the coldest get out the way game in the industry.
So
Right?
I have damn near the best defense ever in boxing.
Now, to talk about that part now, you got to flip it to what Floyd's got to do now. Now, let's be real. McGregor in his lane, McGregor's a bad motherfucker when he wants to be.
Yeah.
However, he ain't Floyd. But if McGregor were to actually get a chance to tag Floyd with one of them hard hits that he's known to do,
He's gonna shake Floyd, and that's granted. I said that on the show. If McGregor actually let his power come into display, it's gonna be a long fight. But your power can't come into display when you're boxing against one of the greatest defensive boxers. Not one of them. I'm sorry. Let me correct that because he's undefeated. You're going against the greatest defensive boxer to ever lace up some gloves. That power punch ain't gonna mean shit if you don't land it. You're gonna tire yourself out because now you're out here looking like
Pacquiao.
No. Not even Pacquiao. Going back further. Now you're out here looking like George Foreman against Ali. You're throwing all this power,
but you can't.
And you're not
shit.
connecting. Bro, you exude more energy by swinging at the air than you do swinging and connecting. So it's like you're about to use all of that power, all that stamina that you got to try to connect with this crazy ass punch, and you're gonna tire yourself out. And then Floyd's just gonna do. He's gonna just work you out, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the way Connor's leaving his fucking face open, man, I'm telling you, Floyd's gonna just tag that nigga's face up something wicked, man. Like, and the funny thing is, we've seen how Floyd can really do once truly. If you leave your face open, you leave anything open, Floyd's going to tag you at that exact spot.
And that's one thing that people sleep on when it comes to Floyd. You know, it took till after retirement to realize that not only is Floyd an amazing athlete, he's a fucking genius manipulator. Like he's a cerebral assassin, low key. Because think about it, Floyd Mayweather, he gonna make sure you don't hit him. But when you force him to box, you're instantly reminded, oh shit, this nigga can fight, can he?
Yeah.
His first 15 fights were knockouts. His first 15 major fights were knockouts, and then he was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna stop toying with. I'm just toying with these niggas from now on.
Bro,
you're just not gonna hit me.
You're just not gonna hit me, bro. So everybody talks that, oh yeah, you got so much power. We seen that with Pacquiao. We seen that. What was that? Was it Cotto?
Yep.
We seen that.
Canelo as well.
Canelo. We seen
who
all
was
these
undefeated
people
going against.
Who was undefeated. Who's still undefeated besides that loss that Floyd Mayweather gave his ass. These are all power punches, bro, and they couldn't do shit with Floyd in that ring.
They're only trying to give
nothing.
They're only trying to give McGregor a stance because they said his speed is up there with Floyd. No, it's not. And where I think Floyd is also genius is they're talking about, you don't see Floyd training. All you see is him doing something every week he's doing something because he's smart.
Oh, no, you see Floyd training.
Ain't that much training footage out there of Floyd right now.
Not of this one. Not of
Not
this one.
right now.
But this is why I said he's genius, because now McGregor's like, he's at parties with all these females. He's probably knocking back 3 or 4 a night or whatever. But when you don't see him, you see him once a week. You're going to see him once a week. But when you don't see him, what do you think he's doing?
Exactly.
You're he in the dungeon?
Getting ready. But and that also lets you know, like, even still, like, for the fight that had been talked about so long, like, Floyd been knew this fight was going to happen because, I mean, just thinking about it, I know he didn't just up and just take this fight and wasn't already in shape. It took a little while to get in boxing shape. Floyd's been retired for a little while.
But he never left the ring.
Yeah,
you know that.
So he took this fight like, man, this is easy. This is easy money, man. We're about to get a lot of money.
A shit ton.
A shit ton of money. And that's
$1 billion fight.
Man, let me tell y'all, man, it's going to be $1 billion boring fight because Conor McGregor, when he gets in that ring, bro, it's a whole nother thing. Form and footwork is important in boxing.
This is not the UFC.
You can't come rushing at me. You come rushing at me, I'm going to tag your ass.
Right.
Every time you come rushing at me, I'm going to sock your ass in
It's
your
about
nose.
to be a fight of nothing but counter punches.
Nothing but counter punches, bro.
And you're going to think, I swung at him at least 30 times, and he still ain't got a scratch on me. Like, you missed.
He's ducking all my punches and socking my ass. Every time he's ducking a punch, he's socking my ass. After a while, he's going to be like, man, what the fuck, man?
I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
This is it, man.
What does that mean for them, for their legacy as a fighter? Because obviously, this is the first loss in a cross promotional fight. What does that mean for the legacy of that fighter?
I don't think. I think it means more for Floyd than anything because he took this fight and this is his domain,
right?
You know, and it would have been different if he took the fight and just said, it's not going to be no rules. We just going to fight,
swap it out, right?
Yeah, then it'd be different. But you took this boxing match as a fight. You coming out of retirement for this fight. You getting relicensed for this fight. So if you lose the fight, that's a L.
That's a mighty L.
That's a mighty L. And then it comes to, damn, you lost a fight to an MMA fighter. You beat all these top world-class boxers and you lost to the MMA guy?
But they're going to be like, it took an MMA nigga to take him down.
To take him down, but still, like, you still got to think, like, come on, man. I'm sorry. I don't think Conor McGregor could get in there with Canelo and beat Canelo. I think Canelo would beat Conor McGregor ass.
Canelo would beat a lot of niggas up.
Like,
he just wasn't ready for Mayweather.
So I'm saying, like, everybody, but you say that about, and it's crazy because I hear a lot of people argue like Floyd never fights anybody. But then you look about his opponents, you be like, well, he'll probably beat everybody ass except for Floyd. Well, No shit. So how can you say that he's not fought anybody? If everybody that he fights, you all say the same thing. Like, well, before they fought Floyd, generally they was undefeated.
I mean, but when people thought that Mosley was gonna be the one that's gonna knock Floyd off his shit, like, bro, Mosley was already washed then. And it's like,
I'm sorry, Mosley wasn't beating Floyd on Mosley's best day.
Right, when Mosley was knocking niggas out.
He wasn't whooping Floyd on his best
He wasn't
day.
going to get that knockout on Floyd.
De La Hoya gave Mosley ass some issue.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's the only one to give him some issue. But then,
And Pacquiao did too, actually.
but do you? Pacquiao landed some really good punches. I'm not gonna lie. He landed, but he didn't land enough.
He gave Mosley.
Oh, you talking about Mosley?
Yeah.
Oh no, he beat Mosley up. He
gave
bullied
Mosley
Mosley.
some work.
Yeah.
Mosley got work from Pacquiao.
We all thought Pacquiao was going to do that same shit. That was the hope that he was going to go in there and
Fucking
stop.
was 10 years too late.
And still
Was too late.
somebody looked like they was still in their prime. Somebody looked like it was 10 years too late because Floyd was out there still looking like money.
The nigga that was supposed to be going out of his prime just retired with the W.
With the W, I beat this nigga. I done beat everybody y'all done said for me to beat up. I've beat up to the point to where y'all have hyped yourself up and hyped this MMA guy up to believe that he can come in the ring and beat me.
He got the damn self
He gonna
up.
beat me in a boxing match, but everybody hyped him up. Conor McGregor could do it. If anybody could do it, he could be the one.
Well, I
to do
can
it.
fucking beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, but that's Conor McGregor. That's his game. He's always talk shit. He's talk shit against all his opponents.
And that's what sells
problem
pay
is,
per views with
exactly.
UFC because his mouth pause, but his mouth game is amazing when it comes down to selling these pay per views.
That's the problem. But see, everybody else got behind it and started hyping it up more. Like, yeah, I think Conor McGregor is a good boxer in the ring. He has good hands. Like, bro, that man does not even train like a boxer. Like, Floyd trains, lives, eats, sleeps boxing. Like,
He trains to kick you and choke you out.
exactly. Now, if they said it was a ring and it was going to be no holds bar, y'all just go in there and y'all fight. Yeah, Floyd, you might be in
Man, that's
submission,
the problem,
man.
bro.
You might be in
You'll
submission,
get the
man.
dog
'Cause
shot out of you, my nigga.
a couple knees to the face, Floyd, to fuck you up, Floyd.
And you don't see it coming, bro. Trust
And
me.
that's what was killing me. They was like, "Why don't Floyd train to get into the ring with Conor?" I'm like, "Well, Conor, he's already a licensed boxer. Why would you have Floyd Mayweather in his age learn a completely different martial art just for this one fight? And then when he gets kneed in his shit, knocked the fuck out. Told you wasn't the greatest. He wasn't a goddamn UFC fighter.
Well, he was an amateur UFC fighter.
Right? He wasn't no MMA fighter. He was a boxer. McGregor's already a boxer, so that's why it's called mixed martial arts.
So you meet me in my hood on my terms.
Right. And they give me my money.
Give me my money. And I'm gonna break you off something a little crucial, and we're gonna get this money one time.
And that's it. And you can go back to MMA and be the dominant person you are in MMA. I'm going to retire again with another
Again.
6-figure check. And we good. I got you paid.
Just do me a
I
solid.
got me
Don't be talking
paid.
shit.
Keep my name out your mouth. Floyd already told him, man, keep my name out your mouth, man.
Like, listen, you wanted to fight. You asked for the fight. I gave the fight.
This was
I
you
beat
coming to
your
me
ass
for a
during
fight.
that
I beat your ass during said fight that I gave you.
I moved on.
Go on about your
Now
business,
I'm
man.
going back to the 3-4 bitches I knocked down the other night. That's my business.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That video of just 30 chicks twerking while he's getting a massage. I'm like,
That video. That fucking video. Classic. When I saw him, like, that's gotta be an amazing feeling.
he's about to finish getting this massage and he's gonna go get a W.
That's gotta
They
be
go
an
get
amazing
another
feeling.
massage.
He has like 3. No, correction. He's getting a massage from one girl, right?
He's laying on the massage table. I don't even know if she's massaging him. I think he's just
He probably thought
rolling
it was comfortable. Like,
But you got like at least 15.
all around
twerking.
him scattered twerking.
Goddamn.
Bro, and that's Floyd life, bro. That's really how he living. Like,
that's just,
fuck. fuck.
so not only you got this going on, but you ain't got a blemish on your record. There's only one nigga in this world that said he's beat you before, but that was when you were an amateur boxer.
When it didn't count.
And look at his record, his professional record.
Look
If
how
had
he did
one.
after that win. How many wins did he get after that?
What happened? It's not about what have you done for me lately as a boxer is what I want to know.
And I've been whooping ass lately for the last decade.
It's been me. I outdid my daddy.
Everybody y'all to put in front of me, ain't nobody been able to beat me, man. That's why, I used to be a Floyd doubter too, man, until I really sat down and watched, like, nah, this man is great. And what really opened my eyes, and I think it was a Canelo fight, and I was like, look at this shit,
too.
man. He is punching the shit out of Canelo, like,
And he's undefeated.
and like he's punching this man. And everybody's like, Floyd's running. Floyd's not fucking running. Floyd is. Bro, when they showed the box set after that, I said,
He connected with what?
he punched this nigga that how many times? This man, first off, you throw 300 left punches, but connect on almost half of the motherfuckers. This nigga Canelo throwing 500 punches and only landing 60 of these motherfuckers. Like, That's scary,
That's
bro.
stressful.
He
And
runs
that's
around a lot. Yeah, that's what he.
the whole point of boxing is to hit you
And
and
not
you
get
don't
hit.
hit me.
Points.
I score by hitting you.
I score
Fuck
by
you
not
mean?
getting hit.
I'm not no knockout artist. Why the fuck would I? We want me to stand toe to toe with you and just throw punches at each other? Fuck no.
Like, don't nobody put no right. We out here looking like some damn rock'em sock'em robots and shit.
Because you want to have a fucking
Because you want to have because you want to squabble.
Fuck no. Fuck no, bro.
And that usually would be like all main fucking complaints about Flo. Why can he doesn't just fight like a man? Because that's not the point of the game.
It ain't. I can't say how you not fighting like a man. The man is punching this man. It ain't like he motherfucker running the whole fight and ain't threw a single punch. The man throwing 100 and 200 punches and landing these motherfuckers. He's fighting you, bro. Whether you want to believe it or not, he's fighting
Better than you.
He's doing what you need to be doing.
Like, you're not moving around. You're just trying to hit me.
Like,
You
maybe
like,
you're the one that's not fighting.
All you're trying to do is stand in front of me and hit me, and I'm the bad one because I'm not letting you hit me. Where does that make
Shame
sense?
on me.
Shame on me for not standing in front of you and allowing you to
And
hit
just letting you tag me. My fuck up.
My
What round
fuck
is
up.
this? You got this one. Come on, let's do
I'll
this.
give you this one. I'll let you get a couple punches in.
I always still love the fight where who did he fight when the sucker punch in quotation marks.
The other Mexican cat.
The other Mexican dude.
Shit. What was his name?
What was his name?
I don't know, but
He don't even fight no more.
That was him. That's his second time retiring, and bro,
He don't even
he
fight
ain't
no
even
more.
40 yet.
What's his name?
He came out of retirement to fight Floyd.
Ortiz?
Victor Ortiz.
Victor
Wait,
Ortiz,
yeah, Victor Ortiz. There you go.
something like that.
Victor
No,
Ortiz.
it's-
The one that headbutted him, though. Yeah,
They wanted to hug it out and shit.
Yeah,
No,
Floyd socked his
that's his
ass.
name.
Like, all right,
That's his name, Victor
All right,
Ortiz.
and then you fall down. All right.
Yeah, that was Victor Ortiz, and he came out of retirement from getting beat up, and the reason the nigga retired is because he said, "I don't deserve to get beat up like this," because he went on like a 5-match losing
Didn't
streak.
Canelo beat him up before that?
Canelo.
Somebody
tagged
fucked him up before he got to Floyd. I
And
remember
then
that.
he had a fight right before Floyd, and he just kept calling Floyd out. Yeah, Victor Ortiz. And he called Floyd out, and he was showing him on the speed bag like, Floyd, you're not the only one with speed. And Floyd was just like, you really want to do this?
Like, you really want to get embarrassed.
I'll put my belt up if you really want to do this, but
that belt shit don't matter to Floyd.
let's not forget you just came out of retirement because you were getting beat up too
You
much.
just got done getting your ass whooped.
I just
Why be
remember
so
the
quick to sign up
moment.
for another ass whooping?
I remember the moment
It's the time.
when he looked back at the ref, like, I just wanted to hug him real quick, man. That's all it was. And he looks back at, before he can even look back at Floyd, two hot ones, bro.
And down his ass went.
You went down.
And he didn't get back up because y'all
Down,
kept
fight
saying
over.
that Floyd's not a power puncher, but I'm like,
No, because that
he
first
hit
one
him with
stung.
he hit him with
Second
two.
one just
No, that
closed
first
it
one,
up.
if you look at his face, that first one like fucked up his morale.
That first
like
one
he
woke
was
his ass up.
He was like, "What?"
Motherfucker really hit me. Boom. There goes the second one. I'm going down.
Right.
And it was it.
And you're not getting back up again.
It was it. But yeah, man, it should be interesting though. I mean, it's going to be a moneymaker. That's
Easy.
what Floyd do.
That's the
make
one
money.
thing we're guaranteed out of this fight, that we're gonna make Floyd Mayweather a lot of fucking
a
money.
lot of more money. And shit, we're going to get to see.
You see the pay-per-view numbers for that bitch?
I'm sure.
At least $150
Bro, you $500 to sit on the roof and watch the fight.
to be in the building.
Right, just to be there. So I was there.
That's just so you to walk in the building.
And that's probably the
Just to be in the building.
obstructed view seats. They gotta sell them seats.
No, they're going to set up seats.
Somebody going to buy the
Somebody
Bro, you paying $500 sit behind a pillar like, move, shit.
Oh, God damn.
What happened?
And the funny thing is, like the way T-Mobile was set up, it's kind of like it's built kind of like deep in a sense. So like, if you're up there, you're really fucking like up there. So it's like, even if you do get a certain seat that's like not behind a pillar or somebody of bigger stature or whatever the fuck, you're still looking down at two ants
Because you were hella up.
walking to each other. You know what I'm saying? And people just a bunch of lights and people laughing and shit. So
That ant whooping that other ant's ass. Look at that.
from what I can see,
From what I can see, I think he whooping his ass.
Hey, Flick got squabbles. Look at that.
yeah, he going.
Yeah.
He going.
Cory, man, I appreciate you. King Cory, let me give you the respect. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Definitely.
Thank
It
you.
was,
Your first podcast, you did pretty fucking well, actually.
Yeah,
They say you
man.
definitely represented yourself. You did this thing for Over the Top.
Yeah.
Let people know where they can find you. Let people know where they can find your product at. Even if you got Smiles information, throw those heads out there. And like I said, we got to get them on the next episode.
Yeah, definitely, man. You can follow me at It's King Cory. You can follow Smiles at I believe LV Royalty or Rebellious Royalty, one of the two, man. And then definitely, man, follow the site, man. Follow the movement at Over the Top LV. At Over the Top LV on all social media, man. www.overthetopLV.com. Like I said, man, just check it out, man. It's really shining light, on stuff past the strip, man. We so much bigger than that, man. And like I said, anybody who's looking to submit any content, I mean, that's anything, poets, anything, man, definitely shoot at the email, man, overthetopLV@gmail.com. Like I said, I look in at every submission that comes through. So definitely, man, just keep looking forward to what we got going on, man. Definitely big things, man. I appreciate you guys. You feel me? Appreciate the Noize. Appreciate Beat Network, man. Thank y'all, man. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Jay Alonzo, appreciate you sitting in for Kev on this one.
Not a problem.
Let the people know where they can find you at.
Well, my show, Back to the Classics, which will have King Cory on there pretty soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real quick. Every Thursday right here on Beat Network. And, of course, Real Talk is coming back beginning next week with the All Eyes on Me discussion. It's going down. Besides that, you can find me at I am Jay Alonzo on all the social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Simply at I am Jay Alonzo. You talk to me and I'll talk back. In our Facebook group, Back to the Classics and Movie Talk group is up and at it. Get at us. Shout out to my boy K. Williams. And thank you for having me on, Los. I appreciate that, man. My first co-hosting gig. This is great.
All right, so I'm going to admit what's going on right now. So I got really distracted because it's an old video. It's Delicious doing the Fuck It Up challenge. And I feel
I would like to see that video.
Here you go. While I'm doing this.
Fucking it up?
So at Big Los UTC on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, Carlos Low Sampson.
Lord.
Follow me on Snapchat, the whole nine.
God
of
damn
course,
it, fuck it up.
_Hollywood
God
Kev on
damn.
Twitter. Make sure I get at my bros. Kev will definitely be back next week as always. Gentlemen, well, I'll let that finish out.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're going to have to restart this.
Well, bye, y'all.
Right.
Definitely appreciate you guys coming on. As always, we appreciate you guys listening. As always, we appreciate your support. And as always, Big Los, it's the Noize.